Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to teach you how to build this Ottoman table quick and easy with only 3 cuts. So let's get started. Today I'm going to build an Ottoman table, or a table that will go over top of our Ottoman. Now I bought these from Home Depot, and the nice thing about these is everything's already cut, glued together. I bought 2 of these, and these are 20-inch. This one's 20 inches by 48 inches. So I bought 2 of them, and I'm just going to make it kind of like 90-99 around it, almost like a square, 3 sides like that, just to go over. I don't want it to sit on the Ottoman. I want it to be able to be stand-alone in case we're using the Ottoman either for our feet or even extra company can sit on it. So all I'm going to do is make 3 cuts. I'm going to cut this one down. Now it's going to be a pretty quick video, so it won't take long because there's not much to it, just 3 pieces I'm going to need. Since the length is 43, I want to make sure that the inside is 44, right? Because I want to leave a 1/2 inch gap between each side just so it can slide around. So with that being said, these are 3/4 inch thick. So I'm going to end up cutting this at 44 on that, plus 3/4 on each side, so 45.5, right? Because I'm going to have the sides that are going to come in, so make sure that my inside dimensions were 44, right? And then the height was 19, so I want to make sure the top of this is at least 19.5. So I'll cut those sideboards at 19.5, and then this will sit on top of there. That gives me that 1/2 inch all the way around. So let me cut these boards and then we'll come back. I have the 2 pieces cut now, the 3 pieces. I even cut the top. Now, if you've seen my end table video, I did kind of like round off the sides with the router. So I'm going to do that as well with all 4 sides. So I'm going to router that and then sand these down. So once I've done routering that, sanding these down, and we'll put a coat of stain on. The edges are now rounded off, as you can see. Around them, there's a slight edge to it, like, I don't know if you can see there, just like the end table. So I've done all 4 sides. So I just marked it up so I can sand it down now and then throw a coat of stain on. All right, I got all the coats of stain and poly on all the pieces. Now what I'm going to do is put some of these little L brackets on. I have a bunch of them. So the legs, it'll go right to the top, right? And then I'll just screw the top onto the legs. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a piece of wood, put this flat on the table like so. Now make sure you know what the outside and the inside is. So this one, I like the grain and the look of that. So I want to use this as the side you're going to see, the leg you're going to see. So I look to see which one I like better. And then I'm going to lay it flat here. I'm going to grab a piece of wood, 2x4 or something like that too. So I know how to butt this up to make sure it's right against and not too far high or too far low. So this will probably work. So like this here. So I can butt up nice and tight against it. And then I'm gonna put like probably 4. I don't want it too close to the edge so you can see it, but I also want it so the table doesn't want to just bend, and because it's too weak. There's lots of glue, right? So maybe it's easier to see this way. So you can see all the pieces. So they're only almost like 1x2s glued together. So I don't want to try to go into the glue seam with the screw and then have it kind of crack or split or anything like that. So I want to go right in the center of that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a couple on here just so you can see what I mean by how I'm placing it, and then we'll come back. You can see I put 4 here. So that should make it pretty sturdy, right? Now I'm ready to put them on the base. I want to make sure I try to make this as square as possible. So I'm going to use my square, but I think I'll still put the 2x4 behind. Behind there. Yeah, now you can see I have a 2x4 here. So when I put the leg up against it, it'll kind of give me a stop, kind of like a stop block. And then I will just kind of slide this up against as well and try it and screw it on to try to keep it as level as possible. All right, brackets are all in. The only thing I don't like about putting those little L brackets is you can see how it wobbles. Like, it's sturdy, but it's just on little L brackets, right? So if I want it sturdier, I may have to just put some pocket screws in. Put the pocket screws. Remember, I was mentioning that it's kind of wobbly, so I did the pocket screws. Now, this was already connected, so what I had to do is I did a practice run, and I made sure that I put the stop here so it didn't go into the tabletop, because I wanted to make sure that I don't go through this with the screw. All right, so I've finished the pocket holes and then put the screws in. As you can see now, it moves way less than just with the brackets. And also I was able to square it up better. With those brackets, the bottom can kind of lean in, unless you're going to bend those brackets away. But I didn't want to bend the brackets while it was screwed in only with 3/4 inch, because I didn't want the screws to kind of pop out. So, but I was able to bend it away when I put the pocket hole screws in, and that keeps it level. So as you can see, it's still going to wobble because you have nothing bracing the bottom. But by bracing putting something on the bottom here, now if we want to slide that from one end of the ottoman to the other, we can't, right? Because now there's something stopping it. And that's what Kahlua didn't want. She wanted to be able to say, okay, I'm just going to slide this closer to the couch to me. All right, so let's go and see how it should look. And there you go. Your ottoman table, quick and easy, 3 cuts. Slides nicely over your ottoman, or it could be a standalone table. You can adjust it if you want to put your feet up, or if you need closer to the couch, to the sofa. And quick and easy like that, and it nicely matches the end table and the bar. So if you have any questions, leave in the comment section below. Hit that like and subscribe button. Hit that bell to be notified when I post another video. And we'll talk to you later.